Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in to the Hollywood Reporter's Facebook Live. I'm Brian Perica at the Hollywood Reporter with special guest and two-time Emmy winner, Derek Hough. Right here.
Hey, how you doing? Hey everybody.
Hey Facebook Live.
That's right. I wonder what Facebook actually looks like if there was a face to Facebook.
Inside of Facebook.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, that's a weird question.
That's a good question. He's got the questions today, not me.
If Facebook was a person, what would it look like?
What would it look like? It would look like Derek Hough right
It would
here.
look. I think it would look disturbing because it would have
You
to.
think so?
It'd have to match all.
It'd be like a robot, a little bit. Like a
or it could be.
like a Pokemon, maybe.
Maybe.
Pokemon going.
I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's like in depth enough. I don't know. We're getting off track now.
A little bit off track right away. As if two-time Emmy winner wasn't enough, you were recently nominated for yet another Emmy. How does that feel? How do you feel right now?
I feel pretty good, man. No, it's awesome. It's awesome. I mean, I think it's my 8th nomination.
That's so awesome.
And having the privilege of actually winning is incredible, and especially for me, that the first time was really great because we got to perform on the prime times. We did this with all the amazing choreographers, and the second time was great because I was able to share that with Sandra Chavez and my sister Julianne. So. And Travis Wall as well was like a tie, which was so great because he's an incredible choreographer and huge inspiration. So, it was awesome, man. It was great.
Now this year, how did you find out? Like, were you like sitting there waiting for the nominations to come out?
I find out by this lady. Her name is Susan Medor. She's kind of a crazy loon. She happens to be sitting right behind me.
Right there.
And she calls me at the wee hours in the morning when things happen because. She has kids, and so she's up early. And so she texts me, and she's like, congratulations, and so it's great, and it's awesome. It's really nice.
And we got our first question from Facebook.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, first question.
Let's take it.
Lindsay says that she loves all the pictures that you post on Instagram along with your inspirational captions. Have you considered doing a book with a collection of your photographs and life lessons?
Hey man, yeah, why not? I actually do want to do something either whether like an art show or something to do with like my little doodles, my little art, or my photography. I'm definitely thinking about it. I want to do something. And as far as like the inspirational quotes and like the things I've read or things I do, for me it's like those are just things that have really helped me a lot, and and maybe in that moment, in that day, and I just kind of want to put that out there and share that with them, with others. So it's I enjoy it.
For those who don't follow you, like you're pretty big on Instagram. What would they expect to see? Like, what kind of things do you post?
Honestly, things I like to post are either like photographs of things I've taken. And I love scenic.
Yeah.
I love nature. I love the outdoors. I love adventure. So it'd be something with nature or the outdoors. I mean, depending on what I'm doing. And recently, that's what I've been focused on.
Is there like a theme on your Instagram now?
I don't think there's a theme necessarily, but I do try to put some positivity into it, you know what I mean, for the most part, because I feel like there's a lot of, dark humor, there's a lot of, like, funny stuff, and that's all there, you know what I mean, so for me, I like to kind of just put in sort of a little bit of a positive voice, if I can.
Awesome. So. We got another question from Facebook.
Yes, Callie says she loves...
Hey, Callie.
Callie loves you and Julianne. You're such awesome performers. When will we see you both working together again?
Pretty soon, actually. It's pretty soon. I can't say exactly what for, but it's...
Come on.
But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's actually funny because recently I've been really just focused on... Actually, this year has been kind of a year of travel, a year of exploring and adventure, and on purpose, because things are going to get very busy very soon. And,
he's a busy guy.
And so lots happening. So you'll see us soon.
No, I grew up watching Dancing with the Stars, and my mom would watch it. Me and my mom, I have 2 older sisters. We would all watch it. I remember the first season, Kelly Monaco won, and there was like a rematch with John O'Hurley, and then he won, and I was like so mad. So I was like a huge fan growing up. What kind of was your start with Dancing with the Stars? Like, if you can take...
Yeah, my start was, I lived in London, and I just finished my role on Footloose in the West End, and I was playing that for a year and a half, and I came back here to travel, to visit my family, and my sister called me and was like, "Hey, they're doing this Dance with the Stars tour." I'm like, "What is that?" And I didn't really want to do it. I was like, I don't know. But so anyways, long story short, we both.
What was the hesitation? You said you didn't.
Well, I just finished a long show for one
of
time,
course.
8 shows a week. It was grueling, so I was kind of like needed a break. But I ended up doing it, and Julianne actually did season 4, and I went back to London to do some more shows. And then I performed on season 4 with her, and then they asked me if we wanted to be on Dance with the Stars, and
The rest is history.
and so there you go.
Do you have a favorite season looking back?
There's not really a favorite season. There's a few seasons that stand out. Like I think Kelly Pickler was really special. Bindi Irwin was very special to me. But they all were special in some way. I mean, Nastia Liukin was great because that was a challenge to go back and forth from New York. So just doing 13 shows a week in New York and Dance with the Stars at the same time. Sean Johnson was great. Nicole Scherzinger was amazing. I mean, everybody was great. Amy Purdy was special. Was fantastic. You know, a Paralympian. That was very special. I mean, I've been very fortunate to have really amazing experiences on that show.
Do you stay in touch with a lot of your partners?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was actually just texting, Nastia, or I call her Anastasia, Sean, Kelly, all of them. Kelly, Amber, Riley, Amy Purdy, spoke to her the other day. Nicole Scherzinger, talked to her last night. You know, so I keep in contact with all of them.
Awesome. We have another question from
Yes.
Facebook Live.
Let's go Facebook.
Ashley wants to know, speaking of your past Olympian partners, have you been watching the Olympics, and what's your favorite sport to watch?
I have been watching the Olympics, and actually kind of a really cool story is Aly Raisman actually texted me not long ago, and she was kind of saying, hey, do you have like any like audio tapes or anything that you listen to? Cause she knows that I'm big on all that stuff, and she's like, I'm kind of going through it a little bit, I'm not really, I won't go into detail, but so I sent her a bunch of quotes, a bunch of things to read, a bunch of audio books, and things to listen to kind of like inspiration and to pump her up. And
that's awesome.
And it was awesome. I actually just texted her the other day and just said, like, I feel like, I don't know what you've done, but you're a kicking butt, girl, and she's doing amazing. And the whole women's Olympic team, gymnastics team, are doing incredible. But I've been watching Aly specifically because I want to see her passion. And man, she's doing such a great job. It's so cool.
Oh, we got another question.
Let's go.
Courtney and Eliana both want to know, how do you prepare yourself for the new experience that Hairspray Live represents?
How do I prepare for my new experience? Getting back in sort of like my vocal place. You know what I mean? Because I think doing live theater, whether it be musicals or
Facebook Live.
Or Facebook Live. But it's the voice is so important, and I tend to like mumble and kind of be a little bit lazy with my voice, but when I'm in theater mode, it's like super strong projection, diction, the whole thing, and so it's just another muscle I've been retraining back into shape. So yeah.
Were you familiar with the musical, the movie?
Yeah. I was familiar with it, and it was really great. We did a table read in this, at Universal Studios with everybody. It was like Jennifer Hudson, Kristen Chenoweth next to me, Ariana Grande over there, and Harvey Fierstein, and just an amazing, amazing cast, and it was awesome. It was amazing. Everybody was incredible. In fact, Kristen Chenoweth, actually Jennifer Hudson said, she was like, did I miss a rehearsal? Because everybody was so good.
That's really good.
Everybody was so great, and Kristen Chenoweth jumped up, and she was like talking and singing to people and looking at people, and some of us we're still like reading because it was a table reading. And Jennifer was like, what did I miss here? Like everybody, and so it's gonna be great. The cast is incredible.
Going off of like the all-star cast, who are you most excited to meet?
Well, I've met everybody, and they're all great. They're amazing, and they're all really excited to be on this project, which is really, really great. It was actually kind of funny. Ariana Grande, she said it. We got this like press thing, and TCA. That's this press thing, and
just a press thing.
And she was it was cool to hear her say like, she loves pop music, but she loves musicals.
Yeah.
That's like where her heart is, and she's just so pumped to play this role, and and she's fantastic. She's hilarious, and we haven't even started yet. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
We have another question from Facebook.
Yeah.
Courtney wants to know what's your favorite musical growing up and what's your favorite musical now?
These are good questions.
What's my favorite musical growing up? Favorite musical growing up, Les Miserables, because that's what my dad played. We only owned like 5 albums in the entire household. It was Billy Joel, U2, Joshua Tree. Very special. It's important I said that. And Bruce Springsteen and Les Miserables, and another one I can't really think about right now. Probably some Mormon church hymn CD or something. but Les Miserables, that's very special to me. In fact, that's one thing I want to play one day.
No.
Something just for my dad, because that would be really special. And now it would have to be Hamilton. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I knew that.
But I've listened to it several times. I just drove up to Yosemite and listened to it twice, and it's amazing. I never thought I would be rapping, but I'm finding myself learning how to rap because of it.
Can you spit a rap?
Absolutely not.